What's up, y'all? Your boy Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network, and we're back with Take It or Leave It, Part 2 to Who Really Won, Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. Now, where we left off, like I said, I was going into where the battle has started to go. It started to go in a dark place, which me specifically, I'm not really interested in, right? I'm not really interested in hearing whether Kendrick is a woman beater or not. I'm not really interested in hearing whether Drake is a pedophile or not, unless you have concrete evidence proof with you. To me, all that stuff shouldn't even be included. But since they included it, Kendrick came back with Not Like Us, right? This was less than 24 hours after his other video, Meet the Grams. A, mustard on the beat, ho. Debo, any rap, N-word, he a free throw. Man down, call an ambulance, tell him breathe, bro. Nail her in to the cross. He walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass N-words trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, F them all, and they mama. How many ops you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body like I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show N-words. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one that up the score with him. Walk him down whole time. I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him. Extort S. Bully. Death row on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any B that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified P-O, word. Wop, wop, wop. He says, why you trolling like a bee? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. Then he says, you think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pop N-word? I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop. You trying to gaslight Oakland. Your last stop N-word. Did cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird ends and bird bees. Go the audience, not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't that something? B-Rad stand for B and you Malibu's most wanted. Ain't no law, boy, you fall, boy. Fetch Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this B jumping. You N-words get a wedgie. He flipped over your boxes. What OVO for the other vaginal option? P N-word better straighten their posture. Got famous all up in Compton. Might write this for the doctorate. Tell the pop star quit hiding. F a caption. Want action. No accident and I'm hands on. He F around, get polished. F on Wayne's girl when he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bee apologizing. I'm glad the Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, N-word better not speak on Serena. I guess talking about Serena Williams. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator move in flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you N-words like another line of WAP. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up to Pop. A, put the wrong label on me and I'ma get him dropped. A, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. A, how many stocks do I really have in stock? A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 5. A, devil's a lie, he a 6'9" god. A, freaky ass N-words need to stay inside. A, roll they ass up like a fresh pack of za. A, city is back up, it's must we outside. A, once upon a time we was all in chains. Homies still doubled down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward, 2024, you got the same agenda. This bar was crazy. This verse was crazy. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me check it down for you. This is the real N-word challenge. You called Future when you didn't see the club. Lil Baby helped you get your lingo up. 21 gave you false street cred. Thug made you feel like a slime in your head. Quavo said you can be from North Side. 2 Chainz said you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague. You are effing colonizer. That was crazy. The family matter and the truth of the matter is what God's plan to show y'all that he's a liar. And pretty much after that, he's just saying, let me hear you say OVO. FAN means he's a freaky ass N-word. He's a 6ix9ine God. So, listen, the words that he stated, he's doubling down on the pedo stuff, right? But still in all, it's still not any real facts to back it up. I don't care about no speculation. It's going to take more than just, hey, DMing, what's her name? Billie Eilish or Billy Bobby Brown. It's going to take, you got to show me a sexual text. You got to show me some pictures. You got to show me something. Like, that's not enough. Right? That's not enough to call somebody a pedophile. I'm sorry. It's just like the same thing with the Kendrick. Yes, there was a report out there back in the day in Vegas that someone was called to his hotel and they were stating that it was maybe his wife that called or whatever. But that was never 100% proven. So again, that's not something, unless he got a police report or something like that, neither one of those are completely proven unless old girl comes out and says, yeah, it's true. He's whooping on my ass. Unless Whitney comes out and says that, right? But he can't go around, you can't go around calling people and label them pedophiles. I don't care how much y'all hate Drake. Let me tell you something. If a dude labeled me that and it's not true, the battle's over. You got to see these hands. I'm serious, because you messing with people's lives now. You messing with people's lives now. When you start labeling them that, you're messing with people's lives. So, of course, Drake struck back with his new joint. And of course, to me, this was the only angle he could take. You had people saying, how come he hasn't addressed the pedo claims? How come he hasn't addressed that? And then when he addressed it, you had people saying, oh, why is he so defensive if it's not true? So anybody who wanted Drake to lose, they had him losing anyway. Anybody that wanted Kendrick to lose, they had him losing anyway, right? The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your effing lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Facts. Where's the paperwork or the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would have took my walls down. The streets would have had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal Connect stand up, not fall down. The ones that you're getting your story from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor, and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with desperation. We plotted for a week, and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you advantage studio. It's a celebration. You got to learn to fact check things to be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking it's my aspiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bit on the speculation. You dumb and reactive N-word, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all these allegations? That is a fact. Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? That is a fact. You haven't seen the kids in 6 months. The dinner is wild. I don't know if that's true. So I can't take that. I guess Whitney would have to confirm that. You haven't seen the kids in 6 months. The dinner is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of your child. That's a fact. Speaking on anything with a child, let's get to that now. The Epstein angle was the S I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some direct S, you'd rather effing grab your pen and misdirect S. My mom came over and I was like, mother I. Wait a second, for the record, where you say you got molested. Oh, F me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is your trauma from your own confessions. This is according to this song, I believe he had on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. This is when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these P raps is S you so obsessed with is so obsessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't want to ditch you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey plays. You may start reflecting. Drake is spitting in this. I never been with no underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was effing young girls, I promise I've been arrested. I'm way too famous for this S you just suggested. But that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really effed your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. I'm not sure how to ease the sentiment. This S too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. But you a piece of S, so this is really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you're going to find on any SO list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but N-word got a B sharp. And tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross air like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama's screensaver. Only effing with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. And that's the whole Millie Bobby Brown thing. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm an effing hitmaker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass is extreme danger. Stop buying views and bot comments. You may as well keep the paper. S, you about to need for later. I give a F about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the Savior. Said if they deleted his music, there's a fact, Kendrick did say this. If they deleted his music, then your music is going too. A hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you send him commissary when he need paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you're turning a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. N-word, I'll see you when I see you like Fantasia. And Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit you back, it's a lot saver, I promise. So to me, Drake took the only angle he could take. And people are still have something to say about that. And like I said, you already had in your head that he lost. Because if he didn't respond to it, y'all would have said, oh, he's addressing everything except those pedo claims. But now that he addressed the pedo claims, y'all are still talking. Right? So that's the only angle he could have taken. At some point, we keep on going back and forth and accusing this or that one. At some point, you're going to have to come with some proof. Right? Isn't that what y'all said with all the other battles with Sheeta? Remember Remy Ma dropped that crazy diss? And all the Nicki fans were saying was, oh, where's the proof? She got to prove it. She couldn't prove it. So it should be the same for everybody. If you're going to drop, or if that's the case, it's just really about who comes up with the best stories, who comes up with the best lies. Right? So unless Kendrick is coming back with paperwork on the guys that he claimed as a pedo, right? Then I don't want to hear any more records from Drake or Kendrick. To me, it went way too dark. You dudes could have just been barring it out. You know what I mean? If you want to talk about each other's girlfriends, wives, hell, even mothers, as long as they still alive. Like I don't do the dead stuff. If you want to talk about somebody's mother that's still alive, go ahead. If you want to talk about a family member, if you want to talk about, but when you start labeling a person a woman beater or a pedo, that's heavy. That's heavy. And that could ruin their life past the battle. You know what I'm saying? So both of them, to me, need to start with that. The family thing, okay, I get it. You're in a battle. You're going to talk about some, especially if your girl, if that's really not your kid, you take care of them, blah, blah, blah. And, you got a mixed queen and you talk about me. All that stuff is legitimate. But unless y'all can prove the thing about the woman beating and the pedo stuff, I don't care about speculation. Speculation, I've seen plenty of people locked up because of speculation. So I don't do speculation. I only do facts. All right? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood. I'll come back with my decision.